proclaim liberty to the captives and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor." And he rolled up the scroll and gave it back to the attendant and sat down. And the eyes of all in the synagogue were fixed upon him. And he began to say to them, "Today this scripture has been fulfilled in your hearing." And all spoke well of him and marveled at the gracious words that were coming from his mouth. And they said, "Is not this Joseph's son?"
I'm going to stop you again, David, if you don't mind. You guys, I told you Nazareth is a small village. You know, a few buildings, nothing too big. Everyone knows one another. They knew exactly who's Jesus when they came into the synagogue. No need to tell. He was the son of Joseph. Only when he read in the way that he read, okay, suddenly those people couldn't believe their eyes. This is the guy that we know for so many years? That's Joseph's son? No way. The way that he read it, the way that he pronounced the words was something that none of them heard before. Actually, David, those verses from the beginning of Isaiah 61 are not used anymore in synagogues. We don't know how to deal with that. Seriously. So when there is the portion written, okay, in the same Sabbath day until today in synagogues, they'll begin from verse 10 or 11. Because there is stuff that, you know, it's like hot potato that you're too afraid to deal with. Okay?
And he said to them, "Doubtless you will quote to me this proverb, 'Physician, heal yourself. What we have heard you did at Capernaum, do here in your hometown as well." And he said to them, "Truly I say to you, no prophet is acceptable in his hometown. But in truth I tell you, there were many widows in Israel in the days of Elijah, when the heavens were shut up 3 years and 6 months, and a great famine came over all the land. And Elijah was sent to none of them, but only to Zarephath in the land of Sidon, to a woman who was a widow. And there were many lepers in Israel in the time of the prophet Elisha, and none of them was cleansed, but only Naaman, the Syrian. When they heard these things, all in the synagogue were filled with wrath. And they rose up and drove him out of the town, and brought him to the brow of the hill on which their town was built, so that they could throw him down the cliff. But passing through their midst, he went away.
Thank you, David. Thank you so much. So, you guys, where to start? In the end, in the beginning?